on the
Okay.
trailer there. Yay! Indeed! And greetings unto you, beloved and holy friends. What a dear pleasure it is to have you here again on another conscious evolution. Another opportunity for us here, stepping into the lion's den. Yeah. You can take that as you may. I think it is technically a term of phrase for like stepping into a precarious position. But we quite literally stepped into a lion's den today. We went to Chameleon Village. There was a bunch of lions waiting for us at the doors. We almost had our lunch eaten. Some of our lunch got ate. It was very interesting to see the denomination or the word tourist trap like manifest in this space. You know, I was like, oh. I got asked also where I'm from. Like they knew that we weren't from here.
You're like, I guess.
Ek is van hierso af, oom. Ek bly ook hierso. Ek weet. I know what's going on here right now. And it was fun. It was intimidating. I was more intimidated by the market than I was by the actual lions that we walked past. Think about that. Like we were literally chilling. We were like, this is fine, walking
They're just
calmly.
looking at us like they're about to pounce.
Yeah, calmly.
And they did not hesitate.
Yeah, no. Like literally, like I imagine if it was like a little fractal of almost anthropomorphizing. Like we did get mauled by a bunch of lions. And then as soon as you like drag yourself away from one pack of lions, there's another pack of lions like
It
literally
grabs you by the scruff.
literally waiting for you, being like, yeah, yeah, me next. Yeah, I don't know if this thing is officially live. Like a part of me wants to just like check. I did see it giving me some glitchinesses with the yoga potentially.
It is, I think.
You can let me know too. Javan,
Yeah, it's totally
Erin,
live. Look at that. Nice.
that does look clean. Nice. Aaron also asked if you have a confirmation number for him.
Yes, I do.
There you go.
I'll get it to him.
Look at us, team working to make the dream working. Aaron is on his way here too. Lurking for truth. Some of you friends might remember him from the Arpan days. He is. Oh, I got pooped on again.
What in the world? Are you serious?
Yo.
You got a bug in your coffee.
I got bug in my coffee this morning, and I got pooped on 4 times at least in the last 2 days. 4 days,
You
technically.
should tell the bug in your coffee story.
Yeah, that was actually pretty funny. So this morning we go for breakfast at the place that we're staying at, the Duck and Dine. And they have this beautiful little trellis that kind of like build over this mini table. Like imagine like quaint little tea garden with vines, like rose vines growing up the sides, making this little canopy, you know, of life. And we're like, yeah, that looks nice. That looks cute. We'll go and, you know, have our breakfast there. And then we sit down and we have breakfast and we have coffee. Now the extra fractal of me drinking my coffee hot and fast, boom, benefit to me. But basically my coffee is standing there, we're finishing our breakfast, and suddenly I see something fall. And I notice it's going directly into my coffee. And first thing I thought it was bird poop again, because we were technically sitting underneath the place where the birds would go landing. And then when I peer over the edge of my mug, I see half a bug, essentially. Like half his legs are lost, you know, like half drowning inside my coffee. And then I basically announced at the table what had happened. We laughed a little bit about it. And then instinctively, we all looked up to see where it came from. And then we saw a Burby hopping from branch to branch, looking down at us, realizing that he just had lost his lunch. It was,
or gave his lunch.
Or gave, yeah, shared. You know, like we looked parched, very hungry people, and he gave us half his bug. He did give us the good half, though. You know, that's the one thing that I noticed at the very least. It was funny. And Jovan, the whole day, have been making this like lighthearted joke of, at least we're not having as bad a day as that bug is.
You haven't had a bad day.
That's true.
Like,
Like we had like a little bit of skisness.
a
Like,
lot of it.
yeah, I was trying to get Android Auto to work on the car, right? Because I've been using my GPS literally on my lap, and then if you take a corner, your phone goes to one side or the other, all right? And I don't like that. And then Jovan was like, "Oh, I can hold your phone for you," and I'm like, "You're not here to hold phones."
And here I am holding.
I
Call me out.
takes phone and throws it. Like we should have like a little phone holder in the car, ideally, right? Me lamenting the fact that we don't. And then I realized that technically the car does have Android Auto. I've just never used it. So I plug it in, and then it like pulls up my map, which basically disables the map as it's supposed to be on your phone. And it doesn't show me anything. It just shows the car essentially floating in the white void. All right. And I'm like, I'm retrying and unplugging it and plugging it back in again. And we're already on the road. And I think Joe thinks she left her phone. I end up realizing that her phone is in fact in my pocket. Just one of those mornings where you feel like everything is like flustered. It's like, oh, I'm a competent human being, I promise, normally. That's yesterday's.
I was trying to see. Oh, there is somebody here. It's Pod Clips.
Hey,
Josh.
hey, Josh. Yeah, she knows. Guess who's back?
Back
again.
again.
Who's next to you? This is Joe Bot, my fiance. Oh, this is her.
Hey.
This be her. Are you close? He does technically. Do you still live in Harties? If he lives in Harties, he is technically close to us right now. Closer than we were before.
Closer than I'm closer to him for sure.
Definitely. Is your YouTube not working?
It was.
Are
and
you
then-
using?
There we go.
You shouldn't use your mobile data though.
I
Suddenly.
have so much.
Yeah, you don't have enough. Especially if you want to hotspot me.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, 10 gigabytes is gonna be
I think I have 20.
20.
20 or 25. I took the big. I did the extra stuff. But it's okay. Maybe I'm wrong.
Let me just check. Maybe it will tell us now that you've actually used it.
Oh, I only got 10. Oh, I guess I got 20. Wah-wah.
Yeah, it's okay. 10 will be enough.
If it's not, I can always buy more.
True. Yeah.
I mean, like, it's really easy just to like to add a little extra.
Exactly, you can top up a little bit. But here we are. Yes! I be in
Oh,
Harties. Where are you right now? Do you know where the joint is? We're at the joint. Oh, and hello there, Miss Meltmore's significant other. Yeah, you can tell him your name if you want to. I did say
am Miss Meltmore's significant other.
that's her.
I'm Joe.
That's like what is written on her passport, you know, literally. born this way. I think I have a little bit more of that straw kush left in here.
A
Yeah,
little bit. Enough a bit.
that's plenty. You want some?
Yes, I do.
It has been nice here in South Africa today. We got to have a very South Africa day.
We did? Yeah, we did. Did we? Was that a South Africa day?
I mean, for the South Africa experience, you experienced a lot of South Africa. You got to be tour guided by a very Afrikaans guy that was speaking English.
Yeah,
Because
the stories that we learned. I learned a lot of things about
some
like.
weird stuff.
Yeah, he seemed to only have the weird facts.
He was like, let me
really-
give people the weird stuff.
Let's talk about animal genitalia for like 30 minutes.
I don't know if it was 30 minutes, but it was longer
felt
than
like
it was.
30 minutes.
Yeah, like they basically take us to the hyenas, or no, yeah, I think it's like a type of hyena, like a African hyena. And then he's like, yeah, can you tell me which one is the male and which one is the female?
Minutes.
Yeah, really, like actually that part did take minutes, where he was like, yeah, you will spot that both of them have balls. Which one is the
And
female?
penicles.
Yeah, and it's like, yeah, the females have the same gear, technically gear plus.
Gear plus.
And we're like, yeah, and I knew this fact as well. Like I showed you, was like, oh, I know what he's trying to bait us. He's
Yeah,
trying.
he's just you're trying to see how long you'll stare at this this poor animal.
Hummus, MeltMore, my goat. Hey, bro. I want some too. You're running dry, aren't you? I think you said something like that, mentioning that you might have gained new employment. Yeah, I'm happy that you're using mine actually. I think the way that mine is set up works the way it's supposed to. We've had differences, me and Jovan. Great differences. Like how deep her Dynavap's little bowl is compared to mine. That's the biggest
Yours
difference.
100% works way different than mine. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it feels different.
Like the airflow is definitely different through it
Yeah.
as well. There it goes. Learning. Melt, what do you call that baby again that clicks when it's the right temperature? It's called a Dynavap. You can get them here in South Africa. They're making a glass one now.
Ooh, really?
Yeah. It's like
Oh, wait, I think I knew that.
$30, yeah. Cannabis is better than gainful employment. Bro, I am gainfully employed. That's the best part. You know what's even better than cannabis and gainful employment? Having cannabis and being gainfully employed.
I was gonna say if you mix the two together, why
Yeah.
why do they have to compete?
Yeah, how about that though? How about that? How about you get good? Dynavap? Almost with an A. A. Dynavap. But you did get the VAP right. Yeah.
Nerd.
Yeah. Now I'm nerd. Now I'm a nerd. Speak for yourself. It's true. Is he saying that cannabis is better? He does say cannabis is better than gainful employment, so maybe he's being serious. Maybe he's actually one of those that would rather smoke cannabis than be employed.
I mean,
I think that's literally what he's talking
shouldn't we
about.
all?
Maybe he's talking about the friend that might not be able to smoke anymore because of his job.
Oof. Oof. Yeah, that's a bummer.
Yeah, yeah. Some people have themselves tested. Have themselves. Get tested.
Some people have themselves tested as well.
That too.
I guess you weren't lying.
That's true.
Um,
Sometimes I test myself to see if I can test whatever is in here. Yeah, it has been an experience. You are hating Burr? I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Hames. Why you gotta hate, bruv? I don't even know if he's hating. Like, I really do have it like half of my mind that he's considering, or that he's one of those that would rather smoke weed than have a job. I think one of the cool things about the weed community as well is that it does definitely have a lot more artists in it than not. All right, there does seem to be some sort of overlap in that way.
in what do you mean?
People that enjoy marijuana end up being artsy kinds of people as well. At least here in South Africa, it seems to be that way. Like the guy that painted these murals,
Yeah.
he really loved the Dynavap as well.
Does he? Yeah.
Like he would come up to me and be like, "Bro, can't I have another one?" I'm like, "Of
I
course."
need to get him one.
I gave him like 7.
No, I mean like a dynamite.
That's a nice gift.
It's an expensive gift. It's an investment gift.
Yeah, you need to know that that friend 1 is gonna use it, and 2
It's gonna respect it.
is gonna respect it and clean it. Cutie.
Hey,
That's a
it's
David.
Goobs. Hey, we had some Goobs numbers
We
today.
did. We got a 27
Yeah.
just before the stream,
We were
actually.
talking about you today, Goobs.
It's nice having you here, Gobbity Goobs. I think this is the first time he's here since you're here as well.
How can you read that? It's so like.
What is wealth but a means to satisfaction? Oh,
Right?
Skibbity, scoops. Yeah, the second cycle. Have you seen me? You've seen me. It gets me every time. Every time I have my ass kicked by it. Oh, like to that point where suddenly my body temperature starts increasing.
What's up, Goobs?
Where did I put your Dynavap
It's
down? There it is.
Joe.
Hey, Joe. It's nice having you here,
Yeah,
too.
I do.
What is wealth but a means to satisfaction? What is wealth with a man who is satisfied? I think he is actually just giving us quotes of his life. Like, he believes what he's saying.
Oh, Mom's having a knee replacement, says Goobs.
Ooh.
She doing okay? Sending thoughts and healing things.
I hope she gets better soon. Good to see y'all together.
Goobs to see you.
It's nice to have you here, Gobbity Goo. Love, love, love to you, Pojo. Yeah, I'm getting most of those. I don't I'm scared of this third one.
Yeah.
I'll take it easy. Yeah, just easy. I say, expecting it to beat me. Easy stuff. So easy. Just let me get away with it. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not getting me.
You're getting lost.
It's not getting me.
It's already got you.
I've gotten got. We're at the joint after all. It was nice. We actually got to meet Annika and Tinas today.
Yeah, just after you told me they weren't gonna be here, right?
I thought that Monique isn't here anymore.
But yeah, you were
and
like,
Jay is the one that it's like I don't know if you heard me talk to him about it, but he's like sometimes I'm here. Mostly he's not here. He used to be like one of the troopers. I would meet him here every
He's
single
very
time.
impressionable. I remembered him.
Yeah.
He was like dancing. He was having a good time the first time I met him.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, he was fun.
He has that like Austin Powers kind of spirit to him, right?
But you were like in the middle of saying, yeah, Jay's not here, right?
I literally walks out.
Instantly, I was like, that's Jay.
That is Jay. Yeah, and I was like, you saw me just as surprised. Like the last time I met Annika and Tinas was literally at Earth Dance last weekend.
Oh.
And at that Earth Dance weekend, they told me Monique is no longer here because she took over Dad's business, and Jay is going to go with her soon as well. So I kind of assumed that had happened in the meantime. And then meeting Jay, it was nice. Getting to meet Annika and Tinas as well. Last time, they weren't here when you came, right? They're the owners of this entire place.
I think they were. They were here.
No.
That time I met them.
You might have seen them on the stream a few times. Yeah, they're nice people. What is today's topic? Today's topic is stepping into the lion's
I got to
den.
play with a little baby lion today.
There we
It
go.
was
She
wild.
finally said it.
Actually, Kiana played with the lion mostly.
You touched the lion.
I was scared of it.
You touched an actual lion
Yeah,
today.
it was like wanting to bite me, and I'm like, I don't know, those big paws were big.
Like you had like in the video where your hands are against its
feet.
paws, and like those little feet are bigger than her hands.
Those claws are huge. My friend Kiana had her hand like in its mouth. I'm like, that's
Wow.
scary.
Yeah, and it's a 3-month-old. It's a 3-month-old that weighs like maybe going on to 30, 40
Heavier
pounds.
than my dog.
Yeah, 30 to 40 pounds, I imagine.
So that was the lion's den.
Big creature. Yeah.
Lion's den context.
Exactly. That is like the theme, but at the same time, there's like the lion's den fractal is definitely something that I feel all of us can relate to, where maybe in my mind, but every single time I step into a new social situation that I'm not necessarily familiar with, there is that element to it where you're like, I need to be on guard because something might swipe me.
Yeah, and
Something
that thing
might have
was trying
sharp
to swipe
edges.
me.
It was
He was trying to bite
literally,
me.
at one point,
I'm like standing still. I'm like, I think it's gonna bite me.
I think it's going for me. Like at one point, it also like basically like locked onto my legs and decided, aha.
Did it scratch you?
It didn't. It tried. I like every time it like wanted to like hook onto me, I would like put my hand in the corner of its
Freaks me out.
feet.
That just freaks me out. It was cool.
Nay, there's a note like that.
It was cute
don't
though.
touch
It
me.
really enjoyed people a lot. It was enjoying itself. It was
Yeah,
really,
it really does love people. That was
the
interesting.
trainer walked in. He's like, Dad's home.
Yeah, literally almost like jumps on him instantly. Wanted to first spend some time with him. Was almost like unsure whether or not it could trust us. But
He
I
was
think,
making those little grumbly noises.
yeah, like very giddy to have us there with him, or letting us know something, you know. But we didn't speak lion. We haven't had the exposure. Wealth isn't equated by monetary accruement. You know, wealth is health. That's my favorite definition of wealth at this point, where if you're healthy right now and just like you're able-bodied, you can breathe air, you can eat most foods, you are very wealthy. There's many people that are literal millionaires that would pay millions to have what you have right now. You think about that? Every time you step into the lion's den. Amaz, it's a good question. Seneca said it best. The object to a meaningful life is not to focus in my great possessions, but in having very few wants. We were talking about being low maintenance today, actually. Like, the table we sat at
I
had like
noticed.
little dead pieces of plant material that got wet by the rain, right? And none of us had a problem with that, but the lady that was caring for us and
Multiple
serving us,
times.
yeah, was like, "Oh, I'll need to clean it for you." And we're like, "Thank you, but you don't have to." Like, seriously.
That was one instance you were talking about being low maintenance and having like not a lot of wants, like not needing a lot. So, but then also when they were like, buy this other stuff for the lady, like no, really low to maintenance.
Yeah,
Like trust me, don't.
we don't have ones like that. Yeah, so that's Joe echoing the other Lions Den that we've been in,
The
where
other lions den.
yeah, so like the first Lions Den we walked into was basically like a market, right? And every person in the market has their own little stand.
Like a flea market.
It's like a flea market, yeah, and they sell, to not be derogatory, mostly the same kind of stuff, right? So unless they convince you to buy their stuff by like the first interaction, you're probably gonna buy someone else's stuff.
Yeah, so they're all like trying to get you.
They're all trying to get you, exactly like little lions, you know, that sees you as like a helpless little deer. Oh, I'm just helpless. And suddenly they realize, wait a second, this guy's a lion as well. Me and Joe actually had that, where I was like basically riffing, yeah. So one of the guys did like really get Kayana to like get into the shop, right? Like,
Okay, he got her deep.
yeah, if
He did.
if you go into their little like little what they call their corner, lost. You're not getting out of that corner for like at least 20 minutes. No, I'm not even joking. And then you feel the lions pouncing, and then I'm just like, I'm posturing essentially. I'm like, no, actually, nope. Actually, no. No, I thought about it, but actually, no. And then there was this moment of them realizing that one of their like team, if you will, they're all like in it together as well in a way where there's probably like a competitive spirit between them. Uh, they have Guyana like really, as you said, going deep into the store. Like I saw him show her, yeah, look at this. You know, this is so nice. I'm gonna give this to you so you remember me. What's your name? What's
I'm
your
gonna engrave it on this.
how do
rock.
I spell your name so I can engrave it on this rock? Start scratching Kayana's name into that rock.
I'm like, don't do it.
And
don't.
I literally like turned around and I'm like, yes, she's cooked. Kayana's cooked. And then I turn around and I make this joke with one of the guys where it's like,
They all laugh.
and all of them start laughing, you know,
It's
knowing
like,
it was kind of wholesome, you know. They understood as well that I understand, and we did. We did end up getting like in that other guy
got
was
it.
just way more sophisticated, and he
did.
like really did lean into his spirit as well, and like looking at us as a couple, and giving us almost like I saw it as like a reading, right? Like in the same way tarot readers like take out cards, he has these cards of stone,
Man, I'm
literally.
so happy with the one that I got.
It's
I keep
nice.
loving it
Like
more.
and like he even saw you look at the first one that he showed us, and then he was like, "No, she's gonna like
Pulls
the
this
lips."
other one out
Yeah,
from behind. I'm
like nice,
I
nice
really-
square, and the lip shapes are.
They're really beautiful stones.
It's wholesome. It is.
And
And
he
like,
was like-
and then he wants to the same thing, right? After, like, just to add like the layers, like after he sees that we did connect with this piece that he was showing us, right? And it's as Joe says, it's maybe to give the person like a verbal description. It's a half and half face. One of them has a hole as an eye. One of them has a little piece as an eye, and then there is like a sanded piece and then a smooth piece, right? Almost like the same as like a yin and yang kind of fractal. And he wants to engrave our names on the front faces of this piece. And then we're both like, no, 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 it's beautiful as is. We don't need, our names to be like, oh, me and me. It's a piece of art as it is. And then Jovan asks him, can you engrave your name on it? And then I just see him like, oh, like almost like arguing with himself. And later it comes out that he actually doesn't engrave his own names on people's pieces. It's like not something that he usually does. And on top of that, like it's not something he does in his own like practice, but on top of that, no one has ever asked. and we had that connection as well. So yeah, Jovan wanting the actual artist, the story that attached to it.
Artists should engrave their work, and now I'm wondering, like, do you think he really did make that, right? That's his art, right? No, who knows? Could have totally got swindled.
And again, I'm the one that's like aware. So I told this to Joe, like
And you're just like,
my rules are, you walk the entire place, buy nothing. If something like nags at you, like, oh, I wonder where that thing is, then you go and buy it, right? Because then all the stories you hear in the meanwhile, right, have like time to fade in significance for you. But I feel like now that we have a literal piece of rock, right, in our lives, the story can't fade, and that's what you said as well to
there's so many
him.
stories that are in that one now because
Yeah.
of the stories that he told me about these other things. Even if it was like
Showing you one face,
even if it was though kind of like a bit,
a tactic. Yes.
like those were his stories. It was a good bit. He committed to it. I'm
It's
like,
true.
all right, you win.
You and
I got to the back of the store. I win. Shop.
yeah, and like the fact that we actually like for Kayana, he was definitely a good one because he got Kayana to spend money on stuff as well.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, there's gonna be like
There was
registries in the bathroom.
remember the moment where like she buys I think 2 or 3 different things and then I'm like I see her bringing out a rock as well. I see him bringing out a rock, and I'm like Kayana, we could spend our whole lives here. I say, if you get stuck on every corner,
You're like pretty much just like, Kiana, we gotta go. We're waiting on the reptile park or something.
we totally want the reptiles. There's reptiles waiting.
Jeez. Good times.
You
Adios.
like stepping into the lines then, and I had these moments of skiz. I feel like that's also one thing that I want to share with you. Like where Joe could see me visibly uncomfortable, or I start falling. I was like, oh, I'm losing my mind. And for some reason, Joe just likes watching me like a chicken, starting to be scared of that.
It's funny. I do enjoy it. It makes me feel safe when I can keep my cool and you can't.
Yeah. My cool was kept, okay? I was so chillaxed.
It almost wasn't.
I just wanted to be going chillaxed
You're like, "We gotta
outside. The longer I stood still, the more I felt watched. Like there was more and more
It was
entities.
funny though, because I felt like I could. you were pretty watched.
Yes.
I was less watched than you were, so because I was one of them watching you, I was like,
Yeah.
look at him go.
Jovan was also watching. They don't have to say anything.
They were watching me less, like they were really watching you mostly. So I was like, huh.
Me being like posturing.
You had your pink bright thing, and I'm over here like in the dark with my like. Look at everybody watching that guy. They think he's an outsider.
Oh yeah, love is true. It was still beautiful. Is his name Ganax? Did he say that? Like I'm trying. Duggar. Yeah. Dugger, right? Something like that. Human beings.
I wonder if he made it though. Do you think he made it?
Canonically, yes. Of course. Of course he made it. Why would he lie to us? Why would that nice and old man lie to me and you? Why would he do that? For what it's worth, that was made by someone's hands, right? Like I think that's still a significant part of it. I got some rock pieces when I went to Zimbabwe as well, right? And we went to this like quarry essentially, where they would literally sit on the ground, where they would break the pieces of rock off and carve stuff. It was surreal to see.
That's cool.
Felt like I was watching Minecraft IRL kind of thing. It was like these people just having like a whole set of tools and just and then there's an eagle out of rock. And I was, I think, 9 or something when I saw that for the first time. When I was a little bit older, maybe 14, I think, closer to. trying to remember when the Zimbabwe fractal unfolded. Might have been from 9 to 14. And at that point, like I feel I had even less exposure to like reality, and it's still impressive to me that you can carve things out of stone, especially for it to look like anything. It's hard to make something look nice with a pencil on a piece of paper. Going at stone and being able to do that is quite a talent. And to tell a story, right? Like those two faces.
They're nice faces. It's
said
got the yin and the
something.
yang. I liked
Yeah.
the yin and the yang thing. He didn't see this. This was covered up.
Mine was also behind my neck.
Yeah, I saw. I was looking. I was like, did he pick that one because of this? So I was like, actually looking at it.
He
But
did,
the
yeah.
stories that he did tell about those, like the 3 stories that he told, had so much to do with the stuff that.
We were going through. You want to share some of them? I'll help remember as well.
I kind of want to see what our buddies are up to.
That sounds like a good plan too. I'm not poor. I just have no money.
Did you say that also?
That's Joe Po. The way I see it is that the less money I have in my bank account, the more room there is for more money in my bank account. That's how it works.
That's how infinity works.
That's exactly. You see, Joe understands. Lions used to be much bigger than they are today and live in Europe and the Americas. Imagine running into a lion on your way to the shops. Technically, we did today. Ta-dum. Ta-dum. Amaz, but we don't have to imagine. What is the wealth for a satisfied man? Yeah. Well, ask yourself, what satisfied the man to begin with? Was it bought with money? That's a good question to ask. Most of the things that satisfy us as men can't be bought with money, right? Technically. Money can make it easier, right? Like you having good health and taking good care of yourself can be made easier with money, but it starts with something as simple as sleeping enough, right? It's like these layers. All right, like most of the good things in life are free. Have you thought about that? Yeah. Storytelling, for example. Breathing, taking a sip of water. Not always free everywhere, these days especially, but can be a free experience. Making me think about that story I told you about the leaves that capture water and you can drink some rainwater out of
Grapevines
them.
you can slice.
Yeah.
Pour water down.
I want to see that at one point. I don't want to ever really need to do that. I would feel bad for the grapevine. But if I had to.
Hey, Sam, there she is.
Sam is
Cool.
here. Yo, folks. The lion's dead. You taking Jovan home to the family
lion's
already? I thought it went well last time. It is happening literally tomorrow, yeah.
Oh, it's tomorrow.
How about that?
Tomorrow night.
Yeah,
So
late.
like the day after tomorrow, we get to like hang out with the fam there
Yeah, Thursday is hangout day.
with 2 other friends.
Yep. Erin is very excited to see the farm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The copy.
The copy is gonna be where we like live almost, I think.
Yeah, dog. That's awesome.
Yeah, we're gonna go and explore some rocks.
Nice.
Gonna look at the rocks. You only need enough money to keep your family comfortable and safe. That takes more money than you know, bro.
Depending on
Maybe
where
you
you're
do know. In most places, keeping your family comfortable and safe, in my mind, these days means at the bare minimum, like air conditioning. Right, and that
An air conditioner can keep you safe.
yeah, exactly. Like we now have proof that being exposed to extreme heat for extended periods of time uncontrolled is actually detrimental to your well-being and longevity as well. So yeah, that family comfortable and safe. Anything else is materialism. All right. But it feels like the human race is beginning to select for materialism. Beginning to feel like. Have you been paying attention? You just have to be looking around to realize that that's been a big thing for a long time. I think we're actually finally at the point in our existence where we're starting to transition away from purely materialism existence, right? We're going to become way more fascinated with experiences. And we've already shown ourselves that with our trip as well. Like we've bought significantly less than we've pursued experiences in the world.
Yeah, the world is absolutely moving more away from like a materialistic point of like, and I can say that from a marketing standpoint.
You've seen it?
That's what we will try to gear our marketing towards, is the experiences rather than like buy this from this shop.
Exactly.
Like they're like, oh, we have horseback riding, we have this and this
Yeah,
and this.
archery.
Archery,
Yeah.
things that actually don't cost much. It's an experience.
And again, in that way, you can technically get a lot of people coming through that pay their fee to go on that stuff, and you do actually give people something
Holy crap,
meaningful.
An experience, like
Yeah,
playing
like-
with a little lion. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, exactly. That was technically what, $12? $12 to play with an actual lion, right? And like that money
That's
is going
crazy.
towards feeding those creatures and maintaining their cages and
They were
having
pretty
someone in a freaking chainmail suit cleaning the poop every now and then, probably.
Goodness. They
Yeah,
seem to love, like the main guy seemed to really love his critters.
yeah, he was
And they seem to love him.
exactly like there was no fear in that creature. That
Yeah.
like literally not even to us as people.
He walked into the den and he's like, my dad, the little critter. He's like, "Rawr." He's like, little rawr.
No.
Little Rari lion.
Yeah, so that's some context. But yes, what are the odds that it is actually tomorrow? Next time you see us, we're probably going to be at Monte Casino.
Oh boy! Yay, birds!
We can spend a good time, like a good chunk of
You
time
think
at
we'll
Monte
be
Casino.
streaming from there?
I'm like, that's kind of how I'm thinking, because we're going to be checking out like 10-ish
Are
tomorrow.
we gonna be doing yoga there?
I'm imagining that little grassy up leading to the.
That's a yes.
You know me, Joe. Oh, surface area. I can yoga here.
All right.
People
let's do
walk.
yoga in the middle of a
People
tour.
going to
In the casino.
going to the casino, going to the mall, going to the food courts, walking to the cinemas. Is this guy doing yoga, teaching a class right now? Am I missing something? Yeah, you didn't see the plaque. You didn't see that one plaque in aisle 5. I put like a
You need to
little
get signage.
A4 piece of poster.
You need to get signage.
It would be funny.
Like little-
Yeah, you can join me. One open yoga mat. I think someone would join
You
me
should do it.
at some point.
I think you should do it.
Yeah, why not? I really don't have shame in that way. I feel like, and I really do believe this, there's something with my tisms that like turned off whatever that thing in people's brains is that makes them not behave in a certain way. It just doesn't exist in my brain. Like I don't have that thing.
Oh, you worry me.
That's
You do that in America, somebody's gonna really like offended.
I should I tell them that story? I don't know if it's an endearing one necessarily. It paints me as a bad
You're just like-
person, depending on your perspective of what a good person is. So I have high standards, you know, like I've communicated this to you friends as well. And I have even higher standards when my standards are being almost like tested, you know, if that makes sense. If I'm gonna like give you something to eat, I'm gonna taste of it first and make sure this is actually good before I'm going to dare, you know, like assault your senses with something that I chose for you, right? So I'm like, we're gonna walk into this place. I'm gonna ask them for a sample of what they're selling. If I don't like what I taste, we turn around and leave. And they basically like laugh, ha, Melt, we'll follow your lead. And then we walk inside. And I'm like, can I have a sample of that? And I taste it, and I go, that ain't it. And then she's like, surely let the ladies taste. Maybe they can, you know, decide for them as well. And then both of them are like, no, thank you. I appreciate the samples. And Siobhan is like, yeah, if you do that to someone in America, they'd give you a sample and you blatantly tell them that is, in fact, 1, not good, and 2, I will not be buying anything from you.
Oh goodness. Yeah, you do that in America. Somebody's probably gonna have some words like,
What?
excuse me.
I'm like, what do you want? Do you want me to lie to you?
Oh, jeez.
You want me to
Should
lock
I? Should I? Jeez.
hook,
Do I need to
lock
cage
me
you
up,
in the
lock me up
house?
in the car? Like you have to like do it fast. You get out of the car and like quickly close the door and hit the button a bunch of times.
It's a good thing you can't drive around yet.
I have like sensitivities, right? I can detect when there's a certain level of like energy, right? If I see someone like already having a rough day, then maybe that will like bring me back. But purely level of embarrassment for myself, no shame. I can't embarrass myself hard enough. Like the harder I embarrass myself, the more I realize it doesn't kill me, and then I become even more.
You're a monster.
I'm completely normal. People are not scary. Actually, you're scarier to yourself through the eyes of other people than you actually are. All right. It makes my heart happy. Bless Joe. We have Lucy here too. You're from South Africa, right, Meltmore? It's true. No, it's not materialism. When you like nice things and you're within financial capacity to afford it, it makes you blessed. But knowing where all the satisfaction point is a very crucial part. Part two is coming next. It becomes materialism when the possessions you have in life are all that you live for. When you have this constant desire to flex it, and when you don't have what you want, it makes you miserable. That's
I feel
materialism.
like there's a theme that I've been noticing lately of kind of like perceived, what was it earlier? Remember perceived system of,
Perceived system of
system
value.
of perceived value, right?
This morning's conversation.
Yeah, systems of perceived value. So when it comes to like materialism, I don't think there's any one thing that makes it materialism. I think materialism exists, right, in many forms, in many ways. It expresses itself in many ways, and really all that is an opinion.
And I agree with you in that as well, because I can imagine that being a true statement for someone, but I can also imagine someone being completely infatuated with food to the point where that's all they think about all the time.
Yeah.
That's also a type of materialism,
Yeah.
right? So yeah,
And overabundance, like materialism is wanting more after having enough. Is that materialism?
it could be from the perspective of you literally wanting more of the universe's material. Right? The amount of interpretation, there's probably a dictionary definition as well. I don't think yours is wrong at all, though. Jaju gets collected through many methods. Everything holds a story. Oh yeah, I love that as well. And
Everything holds a story.
I don't know if he said that in relation, but even the fractal of like a little, me and Joe went on a hike, right? And then we were getting
Hike.
huh?
A hike. It was like a mountain.
Yeah,
Like we climbed a couple
intermediate. We
mountains.
went on a little intermediate hike, a little one. It was so fun and easy.
It was great.
And the higher you get, the more of the quartz stops showing up to the point where it's almost like purely brown rocks below you. And then every now and then you would see a little piece of quartz.
Yeah.
And then I see Jo being like, ooh, that one's nice. And then she picks it up. And as she picks it up, I have this like flash. Maybe I was in some sort of like delirious state of how easy the hike was going up that much. I saw it like this flash of all of the people that went on that trail before us, and how every little one of the little quartzes I'm seeing right now is a piece of quartz that someone picked up to carry or take back home with them. All right, and then took something out of their pocket,
Is
or
it?
that's the way I saw it.
Yeah.
Right, and then they dropped it, and then you're the one that picked up another one of those, and then
like a
later
little
down
squirrel.
the trail, I don't know if you remember, you took something out of your pocket, and it did actually, that one that you picked up ended up
Exchanged
falling
it pretty
later in the
much.
packet. Yeah.
Yeah. That was a big hike. Whew, that was a good hike. That was pretty delirious from that hike.
6 miles.
Straight up.
Uh,
It wasn't straight up.
6
It
miles
was
up,
like,
and then like 2 miles coming back down
oh
again.
yeah, there was like down winding and then back up and then down.
I'm just imagining we going 6 miles, and I'm being like, how do we get back down? collecting magical things. Could be an etymological thing. Materialism could be described both as a trait and as a value system. Materialism is opposed to the spiritualism, a way to live your life, but also as a trait someone embodies.
Ah.
The more you know. Now I know more. Thank you. If, EDP, dude, how much weed did you guys smoke? Literally?
I understand why you would say that.
Literally? What do you mean? You guys, fractals? Yes, we are fractals, actually. Skips the message so you can continue reading it. All the best things, life and utterly free, yeah. To the general population, exactly. You must say the world is moving away from materialism, but the wealth disparity continues to grow. Religion and spirituality are on the decline. Corporations are increasingly monopolizing markets. I was talking about that literally today. It's true. It is literally happening right in front of us. But at the same time, right, like that is not the end of our story. It is this chapter of our story, and I don't know if you've noticed, but humans tend to not really like stay under systems of oppression for long, right? Unless the system actually takes care of them, they're going to eat whatever the system is, right? Because they're hungry. And you can't have a hungry population, right? And especially in monopolistic markets where if they do that, right, if they do that and they fail, that's a big problem for them, right? This joke, and I literally had this laugh with my parents about it. If you owe the bank $5,000, that's your problem. If you owe the bank $500 million, that's the bank's problem.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
You know, like that's this world. This world is so wacky. I'm happy that I'm not the kind of person that makes that. Like it is a fractal that I think could spiral like this. Like so many horror stories. You watched Wolf of Wall Street just recently, right?
No,
Not that recent. Not Wolf of Wall Street. The Big Short.
The
Excuse
Big
me.
Short was great. Yeah, good movie.
Wild to revisit, and like I feel like we are constantly in this fluctuating ebb and flow as humanity. I really have been so disconnected from all of that stuff since our trip actually started too. Usually I ceaselessly pay attention.
So like the stocks kind of stuff.
Just to the climate when it comes to why money is the way it is right now. Right? A part of me believes if I can understand it well enough, maybe I could, nudge it towards better eventually. It's like the whole fractal of seeing things as they have started to come along when
You being involved in the crypto stuff.
That is one of them, yeah. Like the whole crypto stuff started, like the fascination started when I was like 17, 18, right? So like that high school kid, I basically,
like
started.
A couple years after it had already kind of.
Yeah, like Bitcoin was
Irish.
Bitcoin was like about $1,000 a coin when I was like really starting to get into it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But again, I was a high schooler, so high schoolers don't have money, so I couldn't exactly invest in that world. But at the same time, I could intrinsically understand what was going on, and of course, if I was in a different instance of life at that point in my existence, this point of my existence would be very different as well. And that point is here always. And if I can pay attention to the right things, then I can find that other point, of more opportunity. And it's like literally called opportunity cost. And it's something you're paying constantly.
Okay.
Yeah. Every time you pay for anything of your time or your attention or your money, opportunity cost.
Time is a big one.
It's true. Especially in a world where we now have to earn money with our time, right? It is.
Yeah, it's really easy to get lost in like how much time spent doing, time efficiency. Time efficiency is a big one.
I thank you for your time with me. I've been thanking our over and over again, like the willingness to come over to a different country. That's no easy
Put the
feat.
time in.
Put the time in, take the time off.
Yeah, it's been some nice time off. I'm like done with my work projects. It's great. I'm just kind of like chilling.
Giovanna's been working hard.
It's been hard work.
Yeah, like she sends me a list that looks like a year's calendar, with the amount of dots there are. It's like, yeah, we're going to be doing this for the next year, and then it's the next like couple of weeks worth of projects that she has to do. It's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. This woman and that brain, just like think about graphics being designed, being formatted in the right shape, or being printed as well, and being sometimes even put up, or do you get someone else to do that?
I'll put them up sometimes.
Getting some steps in.
And I have to like step on stuff because I'm too short to like fit them in the little thing that they go in.
You see? You'd probably do like checking those whoop stats. They'll be like,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I would get in trouble if somebody was actually checking the camera. Like, you're not supposed to use those handrails like that. I'm like standing on the handrails trying to
sir, I am short. What do you want from me?
help.
Build the world to accommodate us.
I could actually probably, I don't know, bring a chair with me, but I'll do that next
Carrying
time.
a chair with
I know
you.
now. That was the first time I put that one up. I mean, it never happened. It's hypothetical.
Of course. Maybe they'll check the cameras right now. After
I realize I may have said something incriminating.
the FBI being called, oh, they're trying to graphic design for us or something. Go ahead.
Goofy.
Part of me is happy that your machine doesn't connect flawlessly and gives you mild excuse, soft excuse to...
I'll have to try again. I
Yeah.
do need to try again.
Maybe we can try some different Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Maybe we can
My
try and...
hotspot.
Yeah, I was about to say, now that it is working properly. Yo, bro, who's the woman? Oscar, it's been some time. Yeah, bro, been crying. Ask her. I'm like, Oscar hasn't been here for every stream consecutively. Like, it's been this running joke with him.
Yeah, but more than likely, I've been in there to say hi with you. I've just been on your side of the thing.
It's true.
Because I've been to most of the streams.
Just take
so.
it, bro, sorry. That's addiction. Yeah. We are addicted to many things. Is this Zhao? Adam Adamson.
Hey, Adam Adamson, what's up?
This is Zhao.
What's up, dude?
She exists in
It
the
is
real
me,
world.
It's Joe.
The fuck are you using his government name for, Coco? Was you using my government name? Oh. Yeah, but it spells it incorrectly, so it's not even the nickname that my
It's actually
parents
not
gave
your
me,
government
and it's
name.
not my government name on top of that. That's another layer of confusion for people. What's your name? And I'm like,
There's a lot of them.
where do I start? my real name is MeltMore, but my real name is my real name. Oh, Sam, because he's an old friend. Yeah, Coco. It's not my name. It's not my name. It's like name of an old friend, maybe, but not my name. Robbie Noble says, Meltmore, my man, it's been a while, but I'm back. Robbie Noble, you'll have to remind me. Are you from the Arpan days? I hope so. I've been talking about Arpan a little bit. I miss the Arpan friends. A lot of them are still here. Look at this. Whoa.
Arpan friends.
An Arpan friend next to me. Melt. It is materialism when I want a streetwise 2, but I get a streetwise 3. That's it's a menu item on KFC where streetwise 2 will probably be 2 pieces of chicken and fries and a drink or something. Maybe some mash.
Size, basically.
And then he gets the three wise, which is 3 pieces. I don't know materialism. I am one of those believers that you can only overeat food if you've overeaten food. Right.
What?
So I technically have had a very bad relationship with food, where I was ordering the Streetwise 3 times a day, every day, for months on end. And then there was Streetwise 3 of me, basically, that I had to carry alongside. Right? Not that much, luckily. But then I used that energy again, right? I started exercising, and then all of that energy got sucked up and got spent by me musles. So
Musicals.
my musclas, yeah, I never end up technically overeating in that perspective. But then, you have to kind of like put the work in. So as long as you intend to pay for those streetwise threes, don't get them. All right, and you pay for them with your hard work. I'm like, but Mel, I earned the money to buy them. Well, but this double cost though. Everything is twice as expensive these days. Haven't you heard? People who are viciously defending capitalism are people who gleefully engage in the exploitation of the lower class. It's not just capitalism, it is excuse the cruel world. Because the prevailing religious ideology of the top percent is that when the Bible gave humans domination over the cattle and the planet, the Bible was actually saying we give rich people domination over the poor. That's I think a hot take. Is a hot take the one that's good, or is it a cold take the one that's bad? I think so, right?
What? I don't know.
I agree, but it's one of those things that will get people hot if you say it. I'll be like, no, no, we're good people. All of us are very good. Mel, do I know Coco B? Coco B has been here for a long time. It's true. Literally also our Pandays Fractal. Which country? South Africa. Thank you, Sam. He will get you to Paras. I'm lost suddenly. Suddenly, I'm here, but I'm completely lost. He will. Maybe I should read the message. Oh, it's just which country.
Oh, just just the bottom of the comments.
That's the bottom of the comments. Yeah. Maybe. Oh, there we go. Some of it was missing.
Oh no, have you been like?
No. That we read that one. That one we read too.
Did you just go to all comments?
I did. Yeah. Suddenly we see hot messes, and that's where Sam was replying.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Controversial point, Sam Myers, but I think that one of the issues caused by Christianity schisming, for all of its flaws, a dogmatic tradition of religion removes the possibility of manipulation. The Catholic Orthodox churches are flawed, but a dogmatic adherence to their beliefs prevents mercenary evangelicals from twisting scripture for profit or for their benefit, e.g., to justify slavery.
Oh.
These conversations are like, there's like a frequency I'm on, and this conversation is like in this frequency. And I'm like, you see that? You see that? Just it's nice to have you friends here. We've been live for an hour. That is a lot. Thank you, Xiao, for having some conversations. It was nice seeing you play with a lion today.
That was fun.
Yeah. Do you have your phone on you? Should we show them a little bit of a snippet? A sneaky peeky?
Okay. Yes. Let's see.
That long video probably would be a good one. There
That one?
it is. Yep. Is it gonna twisty for me? I hit button.
That's a lion belly. Look at that. Isn't that wild? I don't think she wants to be in it. Hey, that's me.
Little freaking lion. Look at those feet sizes.
He's biting his own foot. He's like gnawing on his own toes. How old is he? Like 4 months or
3
something?
months old baby. So literally.
Very pattable belly.
Yeah.
Big old
Hasn't been
feet.
around.
Yeah, those feet were way bigger than my hands. Wonder what it's like to pick one of those things up and just like move them around.
That's one thing that they say you should absolutely not do as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't like
don't
that.
pick them up. Yeah. I freaking lion. Yeah. What an experience. I am super happy that we did do that. Not something that you get to do every day. Not even for me. The last time that I had an interaction with lions, I was, I think, like 12 or 13.
That's crazy. I'm really still kind of processing that happened.
I'm super happy that we have these little slabs of technology that can capture things for us.
Here comes the sun. Do 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 do.
Yeah, it is actually kind of nice getting some red light. It's time to say goodbye, and I appreciate you for being here. It's upon, it was upon Pete's declaration of Jesus as the Messiah that his church would be established using that foundational truth as the cornerstone. Oh, that's cute as shit, guys.
Oh man, I wish I understood the context of all of this stuff.
I also have no idea what's going on. I don't know how we got on this. And maybe that's what I think has been happening, is that the other guy's
all
been
messages.
sending messages up there,
Yeah.
right, that we haven't been seeing, and then we
Yeah.
only start all messaging down here.
So for that to be clear, yeah. Oops.
Sorry about that. Thank you for joining us. No, Sam. Just scroll up for context.
It's good stuff.
Uh,
We'll rewatch it.
yeah, like it has been an hour.
I mean, we won't have.
Like, we do
have
have
you
to-
seen that AI feature? Oh, you don't have it here.
Yeah, we don't have it here in South Africa, but you should have it in America, Sam. You can literally, like, query my streams. Be like, what did Melt say at this point?
Yeah, but I wonder if you can query what it's like. Oh, sorry.
Did I get more pooped on? Was that you? Oh, okay, sorry. I just saw a bird flying right over me, and then I felt like some moisture, but I didn't see it. Sorry, I'm dying inside. Oh, what's that?
I wonder if you can ask in the comments on the thing, like, excuse me. Gross. Yeah, ask the AI thing if you could, like, the conversation that happened in the comments.
Oh, I
to
hear.
summarize it.
I hear what you say. I mean, maybe we can try your phone. I don't know if it would. Can you do it on your phone, or do you usually do it on your computer?
My phone.
On your phone. Maybe we could. So the word was. Bible canon. Yeah, at the Council of Nicaea, there was a meeting of religious leaders to decide Bible canon. This is true. Like a bunch
I
of
remember that.
bunch
That's
of books was left out of the Bible.
Yeah. And there's some good ones that were left out.
The information is tailored. I wish I could be more present for this conversation, but again, Sam, that's like me telling you to rewatch the stream and then like chat in the comment section with me after it's done recording. Like we could go back and try and join the conversation, but it's time to say goodbye. Okay, I love you. Thank you for joining us. I'll see you again soon. Cheers, dear friends. Bye. Sure.